So to get started, hit File, Open, and I'm just going to pick a random Apex clip. So to begin cutting, you can hit these little fingers at the bottom, or the hotkeys are I and O. So I'm going to scan to a point in the video, hit I to start clipping, and then get to the end of it. And then once I'm there, I'll do it here. I hit O, and then you can just do the same thing. Just go out through the clip, hit I, get to the end of it, hit O. Now you can right click and label the segment. So I'll just say frag 1, then label this one frag 2. And now that I'm done editing this clip, I can hit export and merge. So here at the top, it even says I'm exporting for 2 segments. So you can either do merge cuts or you can do separate files. In this case, I want to merge them together into one video, but maybe you're uploading multiple videos and you can separate files and then you'll have multiple for that. You can set the title. I'll just call it clips. And then you can also save the path here. I'll save it to my porn drive. And then when you're ready, you can hit export and merge. Let this export and merge, and then you're good to go. You can upload the video. Now, say you want to take the segments you labeled here and put them in your YouTube description so it separates the video out. You can go to File, Settings, and then scroll down a little bit until you find keyboard and mouse shortcuts. And if you just type YouTube in here, you can set a hotkey for your YouTube chapters. So mine's Shift Control Y. So if I go and click the segment and then I do Shift Control Y, it will actually give me this thing to copy paste. And if you put this in the YouTube description, it will label out your segments that you exported together based on the video time. Now, another thing is if you use Shadowplay like I do and you want the audio tracks to be separated, it will have the multiple audio tracks in the top left here. You just click this tracks thing. And here you can mute which track. So in this case, I know that everyone's microphones, or my microphone and everything, is on this 3rd track. So I mute the 2nd one and then I export. It's just something to know if you have multiple audio clips. Now, another feature of this is you can combine multiple tracks together. So if I go and I open and add a few more clips here, I'll get this list. And you can also make your own segments inside of these ones as well. You can double click, go to the next one, make another segment or 2. And then when you're ready, there's another merge button up here, or there's also export and merge down here, whichever one. And it will pop up this file format. You can name the final result and merge, and it'll do the same thing. It'll merge, put them all together. So that's a good way of combining a bunch of clips if you just have a bunch of clips from Twitch and want to put them all together. There's also a audio waveform button down here. If you want to try to match the audio up with your clips, it's not perfect, but it works decently. There's also a show thumbnail. If you're having a hard time scrubbing through a really long VOD, you could turn that on to help you scan through a little bit better. And then the last thing I just wanted to say is if you go to settings, there's a lot in here. There's tons of things you can change and customize. I also recommend going into the keyboard menu. You can go in here and learn the hotkeys. There's a lot of hotkeys that make everything easier. If you just go through here, you'll be able to easily see what you could change. And another thing is this is not a full video editing software suite. And what I mean by that is it doesn't have effects or transitions or color correction. If you want to do any of that, I recommend DaVinci Resolve because it's free. But I would say this is the best first step if you're trying to video edit. It's just use this program, clip everything together, and get used to doing that. And then if you once you have all your clips, you could even just go into DaVinci and drag them all in once you've used this. I normally use this to just clip everything together and then export to YouTube, and no one knows the difference. So I would give this a try first. Have a good one.